What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Liberia to the world. If you're new here, I want to say welcome. On this channel, we talk about Liberia, construction, businesses, lifestyle, everything that has to do with the country and the continent as a whole. Today, we're diving into a very important topic. We're talking about the consequences of bargaining. When I say bargaining, I mean baking to lower the price for contractors building in Liberia and the consequences short term and long term that it could have on your project. Now, before I move forward, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and also share if you find this important. Now, of course, I'm shooting this very casual on my phone, not the whole studio setup, no fancy lighting or nothing like that. It's just a topic that's really important. And for the rest of the video, I'm going to be doing voiceover. So don't worry, you don't have to be looking at this kind of weird setup here I have going on. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's get right into this video. Now, building a structure, whether it's a home, office, or infrastructure project, is a significant investment. And whilst it's tempting to try and cut costs wherever possible, especially in developing countries like Liberia, compromising on quality can have serious repercussion. First and foremost, let's talk about quality assurance, right? Bargaining on price often leads to contractors cutting corners by using inferior materials and less skilled labor. That's one of the main things as well. Now, this compromises the integrity and safety of the structure, putting both occupants and your investment at risk. Some of the downside of baking, and when I say bargaining, I'm not talking about, just somebody giving you a high price and then you go ahead and try to make the price more reasonable. I'm talking about a reputable company giving you a fair and break down cost estimate of your construction, but then you're trying to really bargain. You're trying to big them and bargain that cost all the way down, cutting it down by 20-30%, right? So imagine bargaining for a lower price material only to find out later on that it deteriorates quickly, leading to costly repair or even structural failures. It's simply not worth it. Another crucial aspect to consider is the long-term cost versus short-term savings, right? Sure, you might save some money upfront by negotiating a lower price, but what about the long-term expenses? Buildings constructed with subpar material and workmanship deteriorate faster, leading to frequent repairs and renovation. This end up costing you more in the long run, not to mention the convenience and disruption it causes. Let's talk about reputation and reliability, right? Building a trusted relationship with your contractor is very essential for a successful project. Constantly bargaining on prices can strain the relationship, leading to misunderstanding, delays, and ultimately a compromised end result. Moreover, there are legal and safety implications to consider. Using lower quality materials or inexperienced labor can result into legal liabilities and safety hazard. It's not just about cutting costs, right? It's about ensuring the safety and well-being of everyone involved. Lastly, let's talk about broader economic impact, right? Investing in quality construction not only ensures the safety and longevity of structures, but also contributes to economic growth and development. So, next time you're tempted to bargain on price for construction project in Liberia, remember the importance of prioritizing quality over cost. It's an investment in the future, both for yourself and for Liberia's development as well. That's always what I usually tell my clients, especially when they reach out to a lot of people reach out to us for services and to seek advice and consultation. Now, pricing are very reasonable. Now, I have seen some prices in Liberia from some contractors that try to rip you. They try to just, Liberian president say, well, eat your eyeball. They really try to get up on you, one up on you, right? And they give you these exorbitant prices, the ridiculous prices. Of course, because they want to, they think you don't know the price, and also because you're from abroad, they want to come in and literally just build a whole new house on your expense, right? A whole new house of their own on your expense. So I understand a lot of Liberians building in Liberia are very skeptical, right? And because a lot of people have been burned. I get stories all the time from people. I got an email recently from a lady who said, "Look, Cephas, I've been trying to build my house. I've spent almost 70,000, just about 70,000. I have the receipts, and the house is not completed, and it's just a 3-bedroom house, right?" So just looking at that, there's a lot of stories. So it's understandable that a lot of people are skeptical on pricing. And of course, a lot of the quotes that contractors and people who you're asking to build give you in Liberia are just not right. They are inflated, highly inflated. Well, that brings me to the point of hiring a reputable company. You can look around. You can reach out. You can reach out to us. We have people we've been working with that can testify to our transparency and our cost breakdowns and fees. Everything we tell you is exactly as you see it. It's shown to you. There's no hidden cost. There's no inflated cost. We tell you. Our service come a little bit at a premium, but what that gives you is complete peace of mind and hustle free. You don't have to worry about anything. We're not coming back to you to say, oh, we need more money for this or more money for this. Whatever we give you, that's what it is. So the issue now I'm trying to bring up is companies like ourselves who gave you these prices, and when you try to bargain too much on the, let's say, the fees or the labor costs, that's when the issue comes in, because that companies still have to make money. They still have to be profitable. They still have to invest in in advancement. They have to invest in tools and labor and skilled labor force and things like that. So by cutting that price so low for that company, now it jeopardizes that company's ability to give you very quality materials, right? That's where you see people cutting corners here and there. That's where you see they're trying to buy some materials that will save them some money so they can put some money in their pocket. And then at the end of the day, when you come down, you're like, oh man, I do not like this. And I see this all the time. We go on clients' site. We visit our client sites. Clients send us to manage their project as well. And when we get there, we see all of these things, and it's just crazy, right? And people always a lot of time come back and say, look, I regret going just trying to cut corners and trying to just save money everywhere I possibly can. And then that kind of what affects the quality of what I'm getting, the end product. So again, this video is not to say do not bargain. This video is not to say accept any quote that anybody gives you. This video is to say hire a reputable company that focuses on transparency, that will give you a cost breakdown and tell you every single thing, how much they cost, that you can verify. And that's the thing too, that you can easily verify. You can easily call and verify. That's what our company does. Will give you a full report that you can verify with stores and other contractors or other company, other builders. Even if you're on ground yourself, you can verify all of these things, and we tell you how much our fee for our service, our contractors, our team, the labor, how much that costs, and you get to see every single thing, and there's nothing hidden. All of our services also go with a full contract that's enforceable by law, so that we also have another backing of peace of mind. A lot of the time, people run into issue where they give it to friends and family and things like that, and things go wrong. I've mentioned in previous videos before, it's not so much that your family or friend meant to harm you, but because that they do not have extensive experience in building and things like that. You just give them the money and find somebody who tell them the price, and they don't know, right? They're not experienced in building projects and things like that. So the person who they hired to do the work for you eat their eyeball, and then now it seems like your family was the one who tried to scam you and stuff like that, not knowing it's the person who they brought on. So when I say keep your family and friends and things out of it, I'm not saying not entirely because you don't trust them, but sometimes it's just because it's not something that they've been doing all their lives, right? It's not their career. It's not something that they have a track record of proven completed projects and things like that, or a track record of saving you money, all of that stuff, right? So that is why I always advise to hire a reputable company. Look around. There are companies in Liberia that does that, but also, like I've said, you guys have seen, we have one of the faster growing construction companies in Liberia right now. We have clients coming and inspecting our site. We have clients meeting with our project managers in Liberia, meeting with us here in the US when we're here or when we go back, and things like that. There it is, guys. I just wanted to talk about this briefly on this channel, the effect of completely cutting costs when it comes to construction in Liberia. Certain things comes at a premium no matter what, right? I'll give you an example. Places like Ghana and stuff like that, you see houses are 150, 200,000. Houses are quite expensive in Ghana compared to Liberia, but that's because also it's the material. The same material those people are using in Ghana are mostly the same material we're using in Liberia, right? West Africa share most of the same manufacturers. Those things get shipped around. So the pricing on those things are at that premium. So if you want the best quality stuff, just be willing to at least blend appropriately, appropriate enough funds so that you don't cut into too much corners and cut in cost, and then you would get the end result that you desire. But there it is, guys. Just wanted to touch on this a little bit. Don't forget again to like the video, share it if you find this find it important or you find it helpful. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.